Take a deep breath in and exhale. Close your eyes. Keep breathing deeply. See yourself stepping up into a special space. A place that goes beyond the physical space that you are in. Call it special, magical, blessed, sacred. Use the word that resonates with you the most. Are you keeping in mind this is your meditation and it is about your life? Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, see yourself in the present, surrounded by the entity that you value the most, that you love the most. God, the higher power, the source, whatever it is, that entity, it is perfect, even in the perceived imperfection of others, or including yourself. If you are doubting if it's wise to keep believing in, fill the blank with the name of the entity. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Declare that you know it was a wise decision to step up into this space. Declare that it was wise getting out of the trap of doing more stuff. Declare that you recognize that by getting out of that trap of doing more stuff, you are giving yourself the gift of the opportunity for your mind to get sharper, to your spirit to get stronger, and your heart to get more loving. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go the attachment to the how. How will that work? How will that happen? Take a deep breath in. And exhale, remembering that in the universe, there are a lot of things you have no idea how they work. However, you trust and flow, they are working. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Declare that you are willing and able to make the most out of this time and from your life. Declare that you are receptive to show gratitude toward your message for today. Aware that message is coming all the way from the subconscious to the conscious, and for that you are willing to express gratitude. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Declare that you are willing and able to interview your message with curiosity as an ally. How do you treat an ally? Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go all attachment to any specific way or form for the message to show up. Declare your willingness and your ability to recognize the message if it shows up as a thought, memory, body sensation, as it shows now or even later. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go all attachment to a specific message. Is that message a possibility? Of course it is. Are you keeping in mind that the universe is infinite? Infinity rules. infinitively. Is it possible that another message shows up and your attachment to something specific is not letting you to see it? Take a deep breath in and exhale. And declare that you overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, observe which came first, the thought, the memory, but the sensation. Any of that inspire you? You said, yes, I choose wisely when to keep going and when to give up. That's the reason I am so successful at freedom. Is it possible that you are considering giving up or quitting? Like when you formally give a letter of resignation, for example? Is it possible that you are considering only one area of your life? However, more than one area of your life. Vocational is one area. Physical, financial, familial, mental, spiritual, social. Is it possible that the only reason that you are thinking, I never give up, is because you are under the illusion that you never give up? Because you are under the attachment that giving up, resignation have to look like, fill the blank, in a specific way or form. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. If you are still saying no, I don't give up. What about your interactions with others? How are those interactions led by your perception of in which things they give up or in which things they refuse to give up? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. Are you feeling the impulse to show us at me? Giving up is for losers. Is it possible that you have equate giving up, resignation as failure, and you are keeping going in a direction that it isn't the one that you value the most? Is it possible that you put the ladder against a wall and halfway through you decide, this wall is not for me anymore? But, what will people think if I give up now? Is it possible you are in the trap, under the spell of what will others think? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. are you keeping in mind? Choose wisely. Choose wisely when to give up. That part is essential. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. Observe if any of what you are telling yourself is attached to the past. In what moment you perceive you didn't give up and fill the blank. Or you did give up and fill the blank. Take everything that is showing in front of you. It's part of the message. Take a deep breath in and relax, remembering that whatever it is that you need the most, you will remember. So it's okay. Keep going. Keep trusting. Keep flowing. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. Look into the past. Who did you start saying you were from a moment that you didn't give up and or from a moment that you actually give up? And then fill the blank. Take any regret that is showing up and place it in front of you. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. Look into the future. How does that future look like to you? Is it a future limited by those moments that you give up? Is it a future guided by those moments that you refuse to give up? Is it possible that you are thinking, if I keep doing this meditation, now I will give up easily? Take a deep breath in and exhale every concern. Remember, this meditation is about expanding your sphere of awareness, expanding your sphere of alertness, raising your level of alertness. And by being here, you are already doing that. Take a deep breath and exhale. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. Look into the future. The future that you would love to experience. How does that future look like? Is it inspiring? Then is the future that you would love to experience. If you are experiencing fear, then it is not the future that you would love to experience. It's a self-imposed limiting future. Look into the future that you would love to experience. How does that look like for you in every area of your life? Physical, financial, familial, vocational, mental, spiritual, social. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. Is it possible that you are looking into a future that is limited by you having give up to your dreams? Is it possible that future is guided by those voices that said that you will never achieve, fill the blank. You will never have, fill the blank. You will never be, fill the blank. You will never do, fill the blank. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. Look into the future that you would love to experience. Look into the self-image you have today. Which of those labels that you have on your self-image are you willing to review? Take all of them out of your self-image. And declare that you are willing and able to adjust your perspective about who you are and align with the future that you would love to experience. How does that like for you? How does that look like for you? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. What if you choose to ask yourself, before what do I give up easily? When facing what kind of challenge do you give up easily? Are you blaming then yourself for giving up easily? Is it possible that you are condemning, punishing yourself for giving up easily, whatever that means for you? And you haven't considered that at that time you didn't value that, for example? Are you aware that you can be using your values from today to judge your old self, the you that is in your past? Take a deep breath in and exhale. Look into the future, the higher version of yourself. How that version of yourself speaks. How does that version of yourself feel? How does that version of yourself listen? And to what that version of yourself refuse to quit, refuse to give up? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. Have you equate giving up as something bad? Is it possible? Do you realize that when you delegate, the activity that you call delegation is a form of giving up? Is it possible that you are refusing to give up because you believe you have everything, you have to do it yourself? Is it possible that you are going through life with a lot of emotional baggage, a lot of a workload, because you are refusing to give up on doing certain things, you even if you can do them flawlessly? Take a deep breath in and exhale everything that is showing up that could be overwhelming. It's part of the message. Flow and trust. This is working. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. Are you aware that in order for you to step up into new levels of service, profit, health, freedom, and greatness, in whichever way you value the most, the balance between wisely choose when to give up and wisely choose when to keep going is essential for your wellness, for your own well-being. Is it possible you haven't given up to a habit, for example, that is detrimental for you? Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. Look into the future that you would love to experience. Look in your self-image and declare that you are willing and able to align yourself with love, to adjust your perspective through the eyes of love, through the glass of love, and looking into the future with the eyes of love, you align yourself today. Transformation has started. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. Exhale all concern about now I will give up too easily. Remember, are you keeping in mind that after all, it is always your decision? Wisely choose when to give up or not. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. I overcome illusion and choose wisely when to give up. Blessings.